The world without religion. Have you considered it? I'm sure most of you have. And most of you even would have imagined it, and might have thought to yourself that, finally no religion, we are at peace now. Are you? Truly? If you are an atheist, or you are on the verge of becoming an atheist, I sincerely want to ask you these questions. If not God, then who? Who will decide your moral codes? Who will decide which rules the humans must follow in order to attain peace in society? If you are relying on human-made laws and moral codes for themselves, then better reconsider it. Are humans truly bound by the laws that they have made for themselves? Do they truly respect the ethics, morals that they have established for themselves? Of course, for some of you it might even have worked so far. But to what extent? What is the rule book for powerful people? What laws do they fear? From which system would the weak expect to punish the powerful predators? If not God, not religion, then which system? For billions, belief in divine surveillance works like invisible law enforcement. Fear of punishment is a huge motivator. For millions, religion works like moral jailer. If I lie, steal, God sees. Ultimate cop. Even if no human sees, hell is waiting. If I resist urges, I'll get paradise. But people say, they complain that the God is so harsh, religion is so backward. Let's analyze the situation where you remove the God's law and religion. How will that world be? Without religion, we only have human-made laws and justice system left, which barely matters for majority of the world, because they don't take it seriously anyway, mostly powerful people and their circle. Let's move ahead. Let's spend some time outside any creator's laws and rules, any human-made justice system. If everyone was their own God, some would be noble, real morality from inside, no threat needed. Some would be neutral, do good when convenient. Some would become predators, no fear, no guilt, only self-interest. Without any fear, people do become monsters. If you remove both God and human law, raw human nature is chaos. Example: civil wars, collapsed states. When there's no court, no police, no God consciousness, some people become predators. Human laws keep shifting. What's immoral today is modern tomorrow. So when morality is man-made, who defends humans when their own moral compass collapses? The core weakness of purely man-made morality. It evolves, it bends, it gets hijacked. 200 years ago, adultery, open nudity, same-sex acts, even atheism, taboo or illegal in many cultures. Now, many of these are not just legal, but celebrated as freedom. Next you will see robots as humans, designer babies, AI replacing real bonds, digital slavery. Laws will adapt to what the rich and powerful want. When there's no unchanging standard, everything is negotiable. If all human beings are left godless and lawless, then who is going to stop their own evil from harming themselves? Where's the line? Who draws that line? Which everyone would consider moral. You are seeing it, witnessing to it. Those some power-driven forces who follow their own head. They are not bound by any law or any God's fear. They, in their eyes, are free and just to choose whatever they want. Just as you want to be free to choose whatever you want to choose, what you don't realize is that every choice you make from your own perspective, you directly or indirectly are affecting the world. Either through your views, your votes, your choice of supporting other people's choice, you are in every possible way affecting the world. The only difference is that you are not on a power seat. The only difference between you and those who you consider monster is you don't possess that level of the power to choose which those handful politicians and billionaires have. Believe me, if you had your feet in their powerful shoes, you would also have made those monstrous choices which you criticize them for. So, you have to agree that if you follow a path where no religion or God-made rules exists, then you are either going to turn into a ruthless monster or a prey to that monster. Do you know why you are still free to live in this world? Where there's still some little bit of freedom and peace you are given? That's because the choice of other people. Those other people who chose to follow not their own will, but their Creator's will. Their Creator's rules and laws which they fears the most, and never dares to mess with it. You are living next door to those other people who don't steal because there's still a fear of that unseen God. They choose not to harm you in any way, because they have a fear of accountability from that unseen being. They contribute to the betterment of the society, because they are ordered from that unseen God to give charity. They are asked to swallow their anger, ego, and pride, because these are the ingredients of turning a human into a monster. The brutal truth is, fear of consequences is always needed. For some, that's divine, hell, karma, sin. For others, that's social, police, jail, reputation. For the truly evil, only raw force works. Belief in God isn't the only thing that stops evil, but it's a powerful tool. And people know it. That's why rulers, prophets, philosophers always attached morality to something bigger than humans. If people believe there's an eye watching, they behave better, or at least some do. This is why, historically, every society has religion to make morality sacred, law to punish when religion fails, shame, social control when both fail. Without fear, or a bigger moral judge, some humans always cross the line. A world with no religion doesn't magically become paradise. Just like a world with religion doesn't magically become paradise either. Humans always need checks, either from within, fear of God, or from outside, fear of man. Belief in God? It's not the only wall holding back chaos, but it's a damn strong one for many minds. Morality must anchor beyond humans. God's law stays fixed. Human whims change daily. If you don't like a divine rule, you can't just vote it out. Islam, zina, riba, nudity, haram forever. No vote changes that. Christianity, original one. Same, strict moral code. Judaism, same, Torah law. When humans ignore it, they drift. That's the moral decay believers warn about. Who's the lawyer for humanity when human morality collapses? Historically, religion was that lawyer. Modern day, rights activists try to be, but they have no unchanging anchor. Result? Their line shifts too. If culture flips, they flip. Who profits? The powerful. Corporations, state propaganda, culture industries. They redefine what's good. The harsh truth is, without an unchangeable anchor, morality is just a trend. And once humans start writing morality like fashion, you will get dystopias. Designer morality, slavery rebranded. Robot rights, real human life cheapened. Virtual children, real families abandoned. When human morality eats itself, is either a divine moral line or nothing at all. If there's no higher judge, humans will rewrite the rules for their own greed, comfort, or pleasure. And when they do, there's no cosmic appeal court. What this means? Without God, your rights exist only as long as they're convenient for whoever runs the system. With God, your dignity is absolute, whether the system likes it or not. The only question is, when the next modern morality eats what's left of human dignity, who's going to stop it?